Hey guys, on this episode, it's gonna be a quick one. Basically, we have the AC vents, which are the eyeball, what they call the eyeball in Miatas. They look cool, but they suck. They're supposed to blow, but they suck. Couple of things. So they all are doing a different behavior. One of them is completely stuck. I can't move it at all, which was my left one. On my driver's side. Then on the middle, they have like this paper which I'm scared to move, because when I did have my Volkswagen Golf, I had that situation and it was throwing like basically that like insulation out at me, and it was just horrible. It was like sticky, just made a mess. So I'm scared to try to move that one to position it. And then we have another one that is just droopy eyes. We have a droopy eyed one. So what we are going to do is, I did buy Jeep Compass, I want to say, or a Jeep. I'll put, yeah, you guys will see it. I'll put the correct Jeep that I bought it from. But the problem is, there's been so many videos on how to remove those things, and I found the best way. I found, thanks to a fellow YouTuber, at least for the MB, because I've seen some NAs where they do the pull out method. they just shove something in there and just kind of pull it with no problem. Others with the credit card situation, and no, just all you need is literally a screwdriver. But I am using my little pack, this guy, my little pick, so that it can just grab to where it needs to and go from there. Yeah, again, this toolkit that I bought for interior stuff is such a lifesaver, so you definitely want to get one. So let's get started. Now you can see this is the one I'm talking to you guys about, that has that kind of gunky ugliness there. We don't want that. So the trick to it is, you kind of do one of these, and with this little pick, now there's going to be a little hole down there, and you may need to kind of find it. But once you do, it basically, and it's probably going to be tough to do it with one hand, but you can see it spin a little bit, and there you go. That's it. You just spin it, and that's it. You see, that's the hole you're looking for. So, oops. Yeah, it's a little harder when you're doing it one-handed, but yeah, that's the little hole you're gonna want. You're probably gonna have to tear into that like rubber thingy in there, but once you put that in there, you literally just twist it and it's out. Now let me toss that out there. This one I already had halfway done, and there you go. And this one's done. Just have one more to do. So with this one, turned out, because I was pulling it and I ended up breaking that, I might have moved the tabs a little bit more than they should have, which why it was so difficult to get this guy to come out with one hand. But because I was literally rotated all the way, because I was able to rotate it, you know, to tighten it up, so to speak. But I rotated it just like, you know, giving it a little bit more force, and then it literally just popped out. So yeah, it's easy, but try this method, guys. It is the easiest way, and I'll put the link in the other video, because I can't take credit for this. Yeah, fellow YouTuber was great in providing that. Yeah, you see, that's the stuff I don't want. And let's see, let's put on the other guys and I'll show you guys the difference. So a couple of things. There are different kind of variations of this. So there's the Jeep ones, and there are the Mitsubishi Eclipse, I want to say. The Eclipse ones are a little bit bigger. They do require trimming. They're virtually the same price. Honestly, I like this design more. The other one's a little bit different, but I love this design because you have that, and then you can literally just essentially rotate it in itself. So you have essentially infinite positioning, so to speak. But yeah, let's go ahead and literally, I'll just go ahead and pop this guy in. And that's it. They fit. That's all I had to do. And again, you can see that So obviously it's limited there, but you can then just rotate to point it to your passenger in this case. But in this case, since I usually drive this guy alone and my OCD is, yeah, we're gonna do that. But that looks great. Let's go ahead and we'll take the other one out. Literally, it's this easy to just, perfect. We have the other one and we will put this guy in here. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Just make sure you're putting it in straight on. And there you go. Oh, actually, this one looks like it needs a little bit more. There we go. That's a little bit more convincing, but we're in and it looks great. We'll do that. Grab the fourth one. Literally rinse and repeat. Let's wait for the camera to adjust. There we go. Our opening, our unit, and it's in. That's it. There you have it, guys. I'd say that is a huge improvement for functionality and looks. Yeah, they're great. I like them. The eyeballs are cool, but not if they don't work. But give me a little wink. Link below with the other video that I saw. It's definitely the way to go. And again, I'll add the link to the kit that I used, the trim kit, so you guys could use it as well, because it's been a lifesaver, especially with the stereo and removing trim. And I know once I start getting deep into you know, just customizing this and removing the door panels to do everything, it's gonna be a lot of work. And I've always been one for screwdrivers, just probably, you know, brute force, but we're being gentle with the Miata and hopefully getting everything set. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little episode of Project Miata The Answer. See ya.